Eddie Krawiec, at the time he won here, was already the champion. Yeah, that's right. He got the championship without a race win. And look at the list of guys Michael Ray's beaten. They're all champions, stat guy.
A chance to beat another champion in the final round. But think about this one. We have two drivers who've never won before, Steve Torrence and Michael Ray, a chance to win in one of the major classes, Top Fuel Funny Car, Pro Stock, or Pro Stock Motorcycle. The last time that happened here in Atlanta back in '09, Lucas and Eddie Krawiec. They were the winners.
So can Harley win the first 3 races of the Pro Stock motorcycle season? Remember, they run fewer races. This is their 3rd.
Definitely got a shot at the way they've been running the Harleys, especially of Eddie Krawiec. Has been pretty outstanding, but Michael Ray, he's been making some pretty consistent runs, fell off a little bit in the semifinals. Going to try to step it up here in the final against Eddie.
They're off clean. Krawiec is off first. I tell you what, I'm smelling more weight on the Harleys. Eddie Krawiec, $690, $195. But I'll tell you what, Michael Ray, what a great day for him and his dad and the entire team. He gets into the finals here at Atlanta.
Andrew Hines, you won last weekend. Watching on as your teammate wins this weekend. How important is the team to keep getting these wins?
It's definitely important for us. We got to keep our Harley dealers happy out there. We're putting up good numbers for them. Eddie did a great job riding this weekend, and he brought it home for the team. We're able to come out here and bring home our 5th consecutive Wally, and we're really happy for that. Thank you, Harley dealers.
Congratulations.
So Eddie Krawiec keeps it going. Gary Gerald.
As the helmet comes off here with Eddie Krawiec, that's 3 consecutive victories now with added weight. Are you concerned that maybe they might step on you some more?
Did they do it again? No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's the easiest way to explain it is the 20 pounds. Yes, it's going to slow us down. It's not going to not make us competitive. And you saw the numbers Hector was running out here. You saw the numbers we were running out here. Just working on it, man. We're trying to do the best we can. I'm just happy to be out here making good laps down the track, getting good ETs, and it's a tough thing every once in a while to come out and ride your best, and that's what I try doing, But thanks to Summit, thanks to Summit for sponsoring the race and putting forth the effort. Thanks to NHRA, you guys give us an awesome track and awesome stuff to race down. So, hats off. And the mental part of this, the best thing about it was I thank all the guys on yellowbullet.com that gave me words of encouragement to score this victory. Thank you, guys.
Adds one more Wally to his growing collection.
Take a look at Greg Anderson's road to the final. He's defeated some pretty big names, including Alan Johnson at Mopar, that's making a lot of power. Alan obviously had the problems. Greg Anderson's been making good runs, but not great runs. Jason Lyon all season long has been the guy. I mean, this car just makes unbelievable passes. And as I told you, we mentioned at the last race in Houston, a crew chief mentioned to me, he thinks if he was Jason Lyon, he'd forget about those Camaros and just that GXP's falling apart. He says just tape some cardboard at the bottom of the floorboard and keep running it. Take a look at the wins by lane. Yeah, it's a lot different, but lane choice has definitely been the right lane, preferred lane of choice for Pro Stock all day long.
And it's remained hot all day long. The sun is still bearing down on this track. Greg Anderson is 11-8 in final rounds over Jason Lyon. They take their time at the starting line, completed the burnouts. Both are ready to go.
I like watching this because you got to remember there's no pressure because it's KB Racing, Summit Racing, your sponsors. One of you is going to win the race, but you always tend to kind of get up to say, okay, who's going to be the best one? You take the pressure away, and sometimes it makes you drive even better.
No pressure, just ego.
Jason didn't. He was late.
And Greg Anderson, a 664, 208-mile-an-hour pass. That's kind of shades of the U.S. Nationals, isn't it?
Well, go on board with Greg Anderson. Big advantage off of the starting line. As I said, Jason Lyon, 081 reaction time. Had over 400ths of a second advantage for Greg, and that's all he needed to get the win.
Jamie.
Well, it's the 99th Pro Stock win for KB Racing. Rob Downing, what does this victory mean to the team?
Well, to come here to your sponsors race, have both cars in the final, about as good as it gets. It's a great day for us. I got to say thanks to all the people at Summit selling parts and packing boxes. Like I said, just couldn't be happier for this team.
Congratulations, one away from 100.
Okay, KB Racing. Like I said, it's a Summit race. That's a good way to do it. Keep that money coming in, Gary.
Whole shot win just the way he did at U.S. Nationals in Indy. Greg Anderson, I heard you as you opened the door saying, lucky day. Why?
I had luck all day, Gary. I couldn't drive anything. My car was struggling. That car over there is just like fast everywhere we go, every run he makes. And I got a lot of luck, and guess what? Gave my guys enough chance. They fixed my hot rod. I made a very nice run right there. Had to be a great race, and he's a tough cat over there. So it was a lot of fun when it's the Summit Racing Equipment Nationals. We're racing each other in the final. It doesn't get any better than that. It's just a lot of fun, and we're having a big year. I can't wait to get our new Camaros out. That's going to be a new chapter for us, and hopefully they're going to step right up and they're going to run even better than these Pontiacs. So I can't wait. Can't thank everybody enough. All my team, they did a fantastic job this weekend. Thank you so much. You held my head in the game, and you held my car in the game. Thank you, Lord.
Does this guy love this race?
Ah! Here we go. Robert Height and Ron Cap. Caps has never won here at Atlanta. Ron Tobler is going to try and help change that. And Robert, well, he's looking for his third race win here. He won in 2010. Then he beat Ashley Force Hood.
I got to wonder if that 416 will be enough against Robert Height. Robert only ran that 419 in the previous round, but crew chief Jimmy Prock had a pretty good run going before it put a cylinder out down track. Obviously, they're going to try to get it on 8 cylinders, not spin the tires. I love the way this race is shaping up. You got your #1 qualifier in Robert Height, get your #2 qualifier in Ron Cap, and 2 very, very good race cars on the starting line.
Comes on first.
Oh, look at that.
Take it the whole way. Ron Cap, he's won here at Atlanta. That's the first time he's done it.
And look at the number. Just like Ron Tobler said. I mean, when you call your shot and it's that close, you know you have a handle on that race car. Nice job.
It is the first win for the pairing of Ron Capps and Ron Tobler. Ron, what do you take away from this weekend?
Oh, you know, it's just been really a dream the last 3 weeks, and the guys have come over and done a great job on this Napa car. A lot of the Napa guys are here. We're thrilled to get a win for them. Again, very tough team, very good friends, and I'm sure they'll have their day.
A sign of things to come. Congratulations.
Ron Capps, how good does it feel to break the JFR, John Force Racing, domination of this season?
Well, I'll tell you that the win in Houston over Robert, it was like a race win. I don't know what to say, man. I wish I could cut this trophy up into 6,000 pieces, send it to all the Napa auto stores and auto care center, because they deserve it. But I tell you, Mike Reardon, the head of motorsports for Napa, is here. It's been a joke because every time he shows up, we can't finish the job. Ron Tobler, Johnny Collins, all the guys on this team, Oakley, Sunglasses, Valvoline. I tell you, there's nothing like being in a funny car in the trunk and hearing a car next to you, knowing it's Robert Height and Jimmy Prock, and just saying, come on, Tobler, power, and the thing just took off, man. It's just, what a great feeling. Woo!
Ron Capps, the winner in funny car. Top Fuel is up there now, Steve Torrance. Now, he has the bona fides to win here. He's never won in Top Fuel, but he's got wins in Top Alcohol Dragster. Tony Schumacher, let's take a look at some of his numbers as well. Last win, October 31st, 2010. That's a 7-time champion, man.
29 races ago. The longest stretch of his career without a race win, which is 553 days. And prior to that, he'd won 8 times.
Yeah, there's the devastating one, though. Right there at the bottom. Lost in 10 finals.
But we talked about it since the beginning of the show. It's all about that karma. It seems like he has that, you know, that hole-in-one.
Got the hole-in-one.
Got the hole-in-one, the #1 qualifier, something he'd never done here in Atlanta. Could he get his first win? But he has got a tough customer in the other lane with Steve Torrance. Steve Torrance has been just running outstanding all weekend.
And he is motivated.
Oh, and Tony smokes the
how
tires.
about this? Here's some history for you. Steve Torrence. The winless streak continues for Tony Schumacher, while Steve Torrence becomes the 97th different Top Fuel race winner in history.
It's only the 10th race for the team. And Richard Hogan, you guys went to your first final round today, your first Wally. What does this mean?
Well, I guess we're getting a little bit lucky. You know, single car team and just start up this year. It's just gone good. You know, exceptionally good this weekend, you know, to go down a hot track and just everything worked.
Congratulations, Gary Gerald.
Steve Torrence, I know this is a moment that you've dreamed about for a long time, but the way this team has come together, are you surprised at all?
Man, I'm just a kid living a dream. The good Lord has helped me to get here where I'm at. I got great mom and dad that give me anything that that we needed for this race car. And I've got all the support in the world from Capco Contractors. Those guys are the baddest pipeline contractors around, and that's the baddest race car around this weekend.
And you now are an official Wally winner in NHRA Top Fuel competition. Good stuff.